Secondary career mode time, guys. Let's go. I've already started the Hearts career mode on FIFA 22. It's going okay. I put a poll up on the channel to decide which would be the secondary career mode that I do. And the team that won the most votes was, I will explain in a minute, but the team that I normally go on FIFA, every single year I normally go Schalke, but the problem with Schalke is they got relegated last year and they're now in the Bundesliga 2. Now, I could have went Schalke again, but the thought of just playing in the Bundesliga 2 for a full season didn't really entertain me. I like being in the top flight. I don't necessarily like going the best team, but I like to at least be in the top flight of competitions, and I just didn't feel like a Schalke career mode would have been a good fit. Plus, like I said, I've went Schalke for the last 4 or 5 FIFAs, and I just felt like it was time for something fresh. But I did put a poll up. I allowed you guys to select my new team, and you guys did select my new team, and it was a unanimous decision. But funnily enough, it was also a German team, so we'll all be staying in the Bundesliga, but the team that we will be going won't be Schalke. It will be, in fact, a team that I've kind of actually always liked ever since I was a young kid, and that team is Bayer Leverkusen. Now, I think the funny thing about Bayer Leverkusen is, founded in 1904, this team has only ever won 2 top flight trophies, man. That is insane. Like, Bayer Leverkusen, you just assume a team such as their calibre, you just assume that they've won a shitload of trophies. Remember, this was a team that made the Champions League final back in 2002, and they were only denied thanks to a world-class Zidane goal. So this is a great team, but they've only won 2 trophies. A domestic cup in 1993, and then they won the UEFA Europa League title in 1988. But apart from that, they've nothing. They've won Bundesliga 2 title, but like I said, that's not count as top flight. So I think it's absolutely insane that Bayer Leverkusen have only won 2 trophies. In my game, my aim, my objective is to add to those 2 trophies, and I'm hoping that is what we can do. Funnily enough, I kind of share something in common with Bayer Leverkusen. I have never won a trophy on a YouTube series on FIFA, so I'm looking to change that with Bayer Leverkusen. It looks like we're on a trophy drought, so we may as well end it together. Bayer Leverkusen, domestic success is high, continental success is medium, brand exposure low, financial low, youth development high. So I do think Bayer Leverkusen over the years have brought a load of good youth players through their system, so that is something that I am also going to be looking to do. Transfer budget of 54.7 million, I believe it's in dollars, although we will transfer that into euros, and the club is worth 500 million, which seems a wee bit low in my opinion, but I could be wrong. The home kit, you can see, is red and black stripes, and then the away kit is just like a plain white kit with the sponsor, and the ground is the Bay Arena. So we're going to go ahead and get stuck into Bayer Leverkusen. And for this career mode, obviously we play on Ultimate all the time because there is no shitebaggery on this channel. I go all out on the highest difficulty. Normally, what I would do is, I would have the transfer window off, but because I've done that in the Hearts career, I want to spice this one up a wee bit, so we're going to actually put the transfer window on, and that is something that we are going to try and do in the first couple of episodes. We're going to try and bring in a couple of players. Maybe some players will leave the club, but first of all, we'll look at the squad. We'll decide what areas we need to improve. We'll decide what areas maybe we need to, get rid of some bodies, and then we'll, as Drowning Pool say, let the bodies hit the floor, and we will transfer them out of the club. But yeah, we're going to be in the European competitions. I believe we are in Europe. So I think we're in the Europa League, or is it Europa League Conference we are in? I am not too sure. We're in the Europa League, yeah, so we're in a group with Celtic, Real Betis and Fenerbahce, so that should be pretty difficult, but I think we can go to that. Negotiation strictness will be on strict. International job offers are enabled. And the transfer window, like I said, for the first season is enabled. Currency in euros. We're all good to go, guys. We're all set. Let's do this. Ready to shine. A new season with Bayer Leverkusen, and we're ready to actually win some trophies. We're ready to win, guys. Yes, win. Not just 3 points. We want to win silverware. We want to hold those heavy trophies above our heads and maybe grow some muscles while we're doing it as well. Then maybe beat up Bayern Munich. I'm sick of Bayern Munich. I'm sick of Bayern Munich, dominating the Bundesliga, dominating German football, stealing all the best players from all the other German clubs. We want to put an end to that. And I think we can. I think we've got the team to do it. We've got the mindset to do it. And we've got the ambition and drive to do it. And that is the most important thing. So we will save it here. We'll go by 04. And that is us then ready to jump in to this career mode. I believe though we can edit the stands and stuff like that, or maybe not. It's time. It's press conference time. So here we go. Photographers are out in numbers, and here they go. They're snapping shots. We're here, ready to sign the contract. We're holding up the shirt. There we are, number 1. That is me, the manager. We could enter a pre-season tournament. Honestly, I don't like these. I just prefer to skip them, guys. You know, to me, it's a waste of time. I just prefer to get into the actual competitions. But yeah, that's what we are going to do. And now, like I said, we'll go through the emails here, and then we will look at the squad, and we will make a decision on what we need to do in order to improve this team. So, transfer market information, blah, blah, blah. Nothing really useful there. It's basically the same shit. New FIFA, same shit emails. Leverkusen board and visions. This is the most important email. This is what we need to really look at. So, confidence rating. Your manager popularity is based on how well you perform and complete each of your objectives. So, we need to try and sign 3 players into the youth academy, assigned to defender position. We can do that. All we need to do is sign them. We don't need to play them enough, and so that should be an easy enough objective. Within 3 seasons, increase your club worth by 50% through player sales and competition prize money rewards. That might be difficult. If the club worth was 500 mil, that means we need to basically profit 250 mil in 3 years through competition prize money and transfer sales. I mean, it probably could do it, but it's going to be pretty difficult, I think. And replace 3 players from the team. Why would that be something we need to do? That's such a random request. Yo, just get rid of 3 players, but don't care who you bring in. Bring in 3 bronzers, just get rid of 3 players, any 3 players. Brand exposure, okay, so low priority, so I don't think we really need to worry about that. Financial is also low priority. Domestic success. The German Cup, they want us to reach the quarterfinals. I think that's the bare minimum. In my opinion, we should be aiming to try and win it. And in the Bundesliga, they want us to finish in a Champions League place. So, aka top 4. And again, I think that's pretty fair. I don't think we've really got a team to be winning it. At least not in the first season. I think there's a number of teams that are a lot stronger than us. Bayern Munich are stronger than us. Dortmund are stronger than us. And probably Red Bull Leipzig are stronger than us. But apart from that, I do think we should be able to compete for at least that 4th spot with some of the other big teams in the league, you know, such as like Wolfsburg and, you know, stuff like that. Continental success. They want us to reach the final of the Europa League, and to be fair, I think that's doable. I mean, the Europa League, there's some good teams in it, but let's be real, we're also a good team, so we don't need to like play ourselves down. We're a solid team, and I'm sure we can hold our own in European competition. Right, let's look at the squad, guys. We're going to go right through this, and we're going to transfer list players right now if necessary. So, the goalkeepers. Lennart Grill, he's currently on loan. We don't need to worry about him. We've got Nicolas Lom, 27, contract expiring in 12 months. He's 66 overall. I mean, this guy's just never going to be good enough, so we'll keep him for now. He'll do his backup, but, I mean, he's not going to have a career here. It is what it is. Andrei Lunev appears to be the backup goalkeeper, 29, Russian, 78 overall, decent goalkeeper. But Hydreki obviously is our number 1, 83 overall, obviously Finnish international, Finnish number 1, and he is the main man, also the captain of the team, so he is crucial. But this Lunev guy, he's a good backup goalkeeper as well. He's a good number 2, so we will be looking to use this guy, especially. We've got domestic cups, and we've got European competition as well. This Lunev guy can definitely get used in games. Left back, we've got Mitchell Baker, 21-year-old Dutch player overall, 74. In fact, he's 21. Makes me think he can improve a lot, so he should be a solid player. And then we've got Daley St. Graven, who is a left back but can also play centre mid. Apparently has that something special. He's overall 75. Solid, 2 solid left backs, you know, I'm happy enough with that. Both Dutch as well, funnily enough, so yeah, they seem okay. Centre back, got Jonathan Tah. I'm assuming he'll be our main man. 25-year-old German, I'm sure he'll improve as well. Been at the club since 2015. Odilin Kosanunu, If I butcher these names, guys, I apologise. He's 20 years old, 73 overall. Again, he could be one that he is showing great potential at the moment. I think he will improve a lot. And then we've got Edmund Tapsoba, who is from Burkina Faso. He's 81 overall. Again, I think it's going to be Tapsoba and Jonathan Tah will be the centre-back partnership for now. We've got Piero Hincapi, or Hinsapi, whatever you pronounce him. 19-year-old Ecuadorian. He is 70 overall. And then this person that looks like a fucking chick in his profile picture, it is Pantanogius Retsos. And he can play centre back, right back, left back. He can pretty much play any position he wants, and he's 73 overall. So centre back positions are solid enough. There's 5 of them there. You know, we should be alright. I mean, we maybe call up some defenders from the youth team. I mean, 5, I don't think for a team such as Bayern Leverkusen, it's not a huge amount of centre backs, especially if you get a couple of injuries, but I don't think we need to worry about that right now. Right back, got Timothy Fusu Mensah, 73 overall, 23 years old. Seems decent. We've got Jeremy Frimpong, who they did sign from Celtic last year. I know all about him. Solid player. We'll be looking to use him probably. He will be our number 1 right back, I think, going forward. We've got Mitchell Wieser, who's on loan at Werder Bremen. We've got Charles Arungus. Fuck. I don't know foreign names, guys, man. Forgive me. I mean, they probably don't know Scottish names either, so it's alright. You know what I mean? No one's gonna cry racism or anything like that. But yeah, I'll just call him Charles. What do you think? Call him Charles. Obviously, I know this guy. I just can't pronounce his name. 80 overall. Seems pretty good. Julian Baumgartlinger, 33-year-old Austrian. I believe he used to play for... I think this guy had a Team of the Season card once on FIFA Ultimate Team a couple of years ago. It's a solid player. CDM. Then we've got Sadiq Fofana, 59 overall, 18. Then we've got Ayman Ashil. These are definitely not German names. He's out on loan at the moment. Don't need to worry about him. We've got Kerem Demirbe, 79 overall, German, 27. Been around for a wee while now. Decent player. One of our best players, to be fair. Palacios, I believe he is on loan from Spurs. Again, another solid player. I've got Robert Andrich in there, 76 overall, age 26. Paulinho, 20 age, 73 overall, showing great potential. I expect a lot from him in the future. Florian Wirtz, 18-year-old German, and he's 78 overall. This guy should be great. I mean, to be 78 overall at just the age of 18, this guy is going to be phenomenal in the future, you feel, with a rating like that. Nadim Amiri can play cam, can play centre mid. Our midfield seems to be our strongest position, I've noticed. He's 77 overall. He's again another solid player. Moussa Diaby can play left wing, right wing, 81 overall. 21-year-old Frenchman, will improve again. Seems to be a crucial player. He's got the role crucial, and I'm sure he will be crucial for us trying to achieve our goals this season. Karim Bellarabi, everyone knows him. In his 30s now, getting up there in age, but still a solid player. Will be an important player for us, at least for the first couple of seasons. And yeah, probably will be a part of our first 11 going forward. Patrick Schick. If you're Scottish, then you have to know this guy. He broke Scotland hearts in the Euros, and I'm hoping he can break defences in this career mode. I'm looking forward to using him. Good player. 79 overall, 25 years old. Will probably still improve. Maybe he can get him up to like an 81, 82, 83. Perhaps. There's definitely still improvement in him. Lucas Alario, 28, 78 overall. Emran Gedik Kelly, 18-year-old, 60 overall. We've got Amin Adil Adley, 21-year-old Frenchman, 71 overall. And then last but not least, we have Joe Pofanpalo, a 26-year-old Finnish man who is currently on loan at Kaikur Rizespor. So that is the team, guys. That is it. Perhaps we could do with a couple more wingers. Not that I don't like the wingers. I think Diaby and Bellarabi are really good, but the problem is there's only 2 of them. And yeah, apart from that, that seems to be like the only 2 wingers we have. So I think we actually might look to try and sign a right winger, a left winger, or someone who's versatile and can play both. But honestly, apart from that, I'm quite happy with the team that we have here. I'm looking at it, and there's not many changes I would make. I mean, perhaps we could do with another striker. that could be something that I would look at. Maybe not someone better than Schick, maybe just someone who could play backup. Obviously, Alario is good, but he seems to be the only other striker. I mean, apart from that, there's these two guys, but I don't know if you really want to trust them, you know, in big games. So maybe we could look at like a, you know, kind of a rotation striker, and then someone that can, you know, maybe start, be on the bench as a winger. So I think that's the kind of positions that we'll look at. If there's anybody you guys think I need to sign, if there's any positions that you can see that we look a bit light on, then let me know, guys, and I will try and get that done in the next couple of episodes. Let's see what the calendar is looking like. Let's see what the squad fixtures are looking like. What do we have up? First game of the season is an away game against Union Berlin, guys. So that's what we'll be doing in episode 2. We'll be taking on Union Berlin away from home. We'll be looking to get 3 points, put them on the board, and get our campaign off to a good start as we look to try and challenge the top boys in the German Bundesliga, but obviously with the goal of finishing in the top 4. I've been Scotland90. Thanks for tuning in to this Bayer Leverkusen career mode. We're looking to try and finally end the trophy drop for both them and us, so hopefully it happens. If not, though, I will try my absolute best. Make sure you give this video a like, comment down below, share this video if you can. I appreciate it as always, guys, and until next time, peace.